what we will be discussing today is, is Canva. Okay. And within one of the good things about Canva is that it is free. Okay. The basic version is free, and besides that, we get the professional version, which is a paid application. For certain tools, like the third one, in which we will be using, the brand kit and all, for that we need the professional version. But nevertheless, you don't need to go into, you don't need to be in that big a hurry to, subscribe to Canva. First, just see the session, watch the session, and if required, then only do we go into the, into the subscription or the paid option there. This, like I shared, there is an application also which we can download from the respective Play Store, whichever device we have. And besides that, it is also available in the web form. Web form means that we just log in into the website and create our account. Once the account is created, then we can start creating the designs also. The some of the features I will be discussing as we go along, as I do the demo. Of course, a little bit of information only from the slide deck. And after that, I will start with the demo from a system, and then walk you through the application also. Okay. Again, me being slightly constrained about using the small screen. I mean, I don't have very delicate fingers, those who believe in palmistry or astrology, just to let them know, I have a square palm and a square hand, which is big. Of course, you can't see that in the background. And my, the tips of my fingers are pretty big. So if I press 2, it goes on to 4. And, that's a big challenge for me. That's why I prefer the larger screen. And also, specifically, again, as a tip, until and unless you are very deft at the small screen, use the larger screen, because it gives a more bigger view of things there. And you can really see as to, how it would look. The advantage, even if we are creating a website or a flyer or anything else, there are options as to how it would look on a smaller screen also. So the advantage is there, but yes, on a small screen, if we work on, it is definitely a challenge there. Yes, Anjanaji, you've raised your hand. Anything I can help you with?
Yes, sir. How do we search on the laptop? Do I just search Canva?
Yes, please search Canva, and you will get the first link option there, which is canva.com. Okay, and you just open up that page. I will be doing that in the demo. You can do it in advance itself. Okay. So moving ahead, sharing screen and starting the session. So this what we will be talking about is Canva. Okay. And the cell phone, the image on the cell phone, that is the Canva logo. Okay. This is the Canva logo. If we download it from the Play Store, we will be exploring, how we can create flyers and brochures in Canva. I do have a Canva account, and I will log into that and do the demo. Of course, first things first is identifying and downloading the application, selecting a template. One of the biggest advantages of Canva is, number one, that it's a cloud service. Okay, cloud service means that anything that we do there is not restricted to the local machine. Okay, local machine could be, either a cell phone or a tab or a computer, a laptop. We can keep that in the clouds. It is there in the clouds, and we can collaborate. A great advantage there. And any editing that we do is also visible to the others. Editing a template and uploading photos. Uploading photos in the sense that, of course, with the, when we design something, there are times that what we do is we want to use our own pictures. Okay. Pictures of anything, like for example, if I'm creating a flyer for my business, I would definitely want to use pictures of my business there. So that is what is, editing and uploading photos. Besides this, if there's anything else that you're hoping to learn, please put that in the chat box, and I would readily read out that question and answer it. Now, first things first. Okay, have you created your Canva account? Right. By this, I literally mean, have you downloaded the application or created an account? Because if we have not done anything of that sort, then this particular session is specific to Canva. Okay. So in order to work on Canva, we need we need to either have a web-based account to work from our system, or download it on our phone there. Now, the first things, okay, first thing is creating an account. Okay. We go to the home page there, and from the home page, we write a sign up. From sign up, there are a couple of options that we have, included for signing up. Some of which are, creating an account by, if we have an Apple phone, then even an Apple ID, or if we want to use the Facebook account, then the Facebook ID, a Google account, an email, a phone or mobile number also, and also besides that, a Microsoft account. If we have a Microsoft account, we can, also create our account there. And once we create our account, okay, if it is by email address, what happens is that Canva verifies that email. If you're opening an account by email, keep the email ID or the mailbox also open, because Canva simultaneously, the software will send an email to that ID. Okay. And when they send an email, we have to click on that email, on the link, that is there in the email, to verify the email ID. And once it is verified, there is a confirmation code which we fill in, done, and our account is created. We only need to create an account once. We can create multiple accounts using multiple IDs, but there is no point. And at the same time, there is no point in doing that. After that, after we have created an account, anytime that we log in with the same password and email combination. Yes, I can see some raised hands. Questions may come in. Yes, Anjana ji. Your mic is not right, I think. You got to set your mic right.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Where
No,
is the? Okay.
you are logged in from 2 devices. Please disconnect the audio from one device. Disconnect, not mute, disconnect. I'm not able to hear you, Anjana ji.
Can you hear me now?
Still the echo is there.
Okay, I will type, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So with that, and I will stop share screen from here and go into the demo mode from my system, and then I will do the same thing from the application also. Okay. So allow me to share screen and just a little bit, have a little bit of a patience while yeah, I will.
You will be doing in mobile also, sir? Mobile.
Yes, I will be
Android.
doing on
Okay.
mobile also. I'll be doing on mobile also. So with that, I get into, my, yeah. Now from here, I just write Canva. Okay, Canva login, and it's canva.com. Okay, the website is https www.canva.com. It's a secure website because it is followed by, the initials are, https. Okay. So I will place that. I will place the link in the chat box also. Okay, and just give me a moment. Yeah, this is the website. Okay, and also, also for those who are downloading it from the Android device, what I will do is I will take you to the drive. Okay, and from the drive, I will just identify. I will get identified the application. Okay. So, sorry, I'll take you to the Play Store. You get so confused using the drive and, sorry, okay, not to drive. I need to go into Play Store. Here, CANVA. When you search, okay, when you search, it's irrespective whichever device you're searching on, you will get this logo. Okay, you will get this application. This is the application. You can download this application. It will not ask for any money, no credit cards required, nothing of that sort. Just download the basic version. Okay, and if required at a later stage, we can go professional also. So that was, the application, and you can read the details also there. There are a lot of, they have certain details which we can also read. Not wanting to go into that, and just switching screen to go into the login of Canva. Go in, yeah, Canva login, Google search, and I am into sign. Smart homepage. Going into share screen again, I have logged in into my account there. Okay. Yes, Anjana ji and Kaura ji, you have raised your hand. Something I can help you with? Your hand is
How
raised.
do we go? How do we sign in?
How do we sign in?
Rajiv, for on a laptop, do you have to download the Canva?
No, you don't have to download the Canva. You just go to canva.com and open up, the main page. From there, you get an option of create an account.
If you are on the laptop, do we have to download the Canva app?
No, you don't have to download the Canva app. Okay, just give me a moment. I'll do that right from the very beginning. Okay.
For me, it is create a design that has come.
If it is create a design, that means you already have an account.
Oh, okay.
You
already created.
Yeah, you have already created an account then.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so with that, just let me get back to share screen and go into yeah, this is, this is the home page. Once we have created our account, okay, this is the home page. The good things is that, this is a one-stop solution for various, for designing. various things for for many of the places. Like for example, what will you design? Okay, now this is a search engine. Okay. This is a search engine. This is a search engine within Canva. Okay. Now, if we are looking at what all we can do with Canva, if there are any kind of presentations that we wish to try, there are templates, thousands of templates, which are there available for presentations. Okay. And even when we look at presentations, okay, going into further details, like this is the first one that you're seeing here is a presentation 16 by 9. If you're giving a presentation to to an audience which is going to watch them on a television screen, is a 16 by 9 presentation. A 4 by 3 is a normal presentation. Even on the mobile phone, what you need to, with the kind of presentation that you need to design, it's all those things are there. So it's a very, very much in-depth, a kind of this thing. Okay. Now, within this template, if we click on Office, okay, this is presentations. Then, as if we go on to social media, there are various options. For Instagram post, create a Facebook post, anything that we wish to do. Okay. Videos, print products, marketing, okay, Office, and if we click on more, we get wallpapers, graphic papers, graphs, book covers, and you name it, and it is there, including a Zoom virtual background, right? Including a Zoom virtual background. Now, within this, we are going to be exploring some of the Office products. Okay? So we go on, we click on to Office. And when we click on to Office, we get these things there: a resume, A4 plan, reports, planner, letter, XYZ. You get everything that you want to, which is there in a Office list. Okay. Now, if we find what we are looking for, if we find it here, like for example in marketing, okay, if we want to create a logo, we get this option. And we can start right from creating a logo. Today we are going to be creating flyers. There are two ways. One, hit the marketing option, and
So can I interrupt you here, sir?
yes, please.
Sir, suppose if you want to create a logo for your business purpose, then we have to tap that marketing thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tap on the marketing, and it will give you these options there.
Okay.
So now, today, we will be concentrating on a flyer. The first thing, create a flyer. We click on that, and when we click on that, we get this page. We get this page, and within this page, one of the best things is this is totally editable. The best thing about this is it is customizable. So, and plus there are certain elements which are just drag and drop here. When we say now, for example, this is this is a flyer, a single page that we are looking for, and if we want to create something right from a blank, okay. One of the things is that it says at the left side, it says search flyer A4 templates. We want to change the size, and there is a search option here. When we click on the search option, the basic that we can get is that the background color. If we click on this color, the second color, or say let me choose something which is slightly greenish. Now, once we have set the filter, once I've chosen that, then you see all these what we call it, the designs with the greenish kind of a background will appear over here. and we can choose any of them. And we can choose any, they will just keep on coming. One of the things here is that, where you see this Pro, this is for the paid version. Okay, this design will be selected only if we have a professional account or a subscribe. We have given a subscription there. Okay. Now, from this, what we can do, if there is anything that we can just simply keep on scrolling to find the right, design that we wish to work on. Okay. And if I click on, Hello April, I just clicked on that, and Hello April has come up here. Okay. Just one click, and it comes up here. If we wish to add, supposing there is another page that we wish to add, we can just click on Add a Page. Pages are added by 3 ways. One, if I just click on Add Page, it will create a blank page here. Okay. The second way is if we have done something here and I want the same kind of a thing there, just in the next page, slightly edited. So what we do from this page, where this is, there's a plus here at the top. All that we need to do is hit the plus, and the same page is duplicated, and we can do the changes in whichever page that we want to, do. Okay. Now on this page, any kind of a text that is there. Okay. Now this text is there. All that we need to do as this, when it comes up in this mode, everything is editable. Okay. Editable in the sense that as we bring our cursor there, it starts to blink. It gives that box. Now, right now it is on say hello. If I click on that, the text is selected. And, okay, let me switch off grammar. Of course, this website. Yes, for this session. No. Okay. Grammarly, I would say, of course, this is slightly off the topic, but still, for any kind of content that you create, Grammarly is also a very good application. And it is again both free as well as paid version. It helps in correcting the text to a great extent there. Now, coming back to it, the editing part. Now, see, hello is highlighted and it is selected. Now, since this is a font, the fonts come up here. I don't like this font. I click on that, and from here I choose any of the other fonts that are there. I say, let me choose Great Vibes. I like this. And we can also, extend the size of this to see what is the effect of that font. And even reduce the size and bring it back, to whatever it was. Now, the size, we can decrease the size from here, any size that we want it to be decreased on. We can decrease the size, increase the size, as well as the text color. One of the things about text color is, again, because I'm sure a lot of our learners on this session would have attended the branding sessions there. One of the things about branding is choose a palette of colors, okay, and keep it uniform, irrespective of whatever you develop, of what irrespective of the creation that you are designing. Say, for example, if my font color is more on the greener on the green side, then irrespective whether I'm printing and designing an envelope, whether I'm designing a flyer, whether I'm designing a Facebook page or anything of that sort, it would have that same font, same color. It it lends what is called as a homogeneity to the design structure itself, and it is a brand guideline also. It serves as a brand guideline also, which when we grow big, that is what people will be looking up to, and of course it helps in marketing aspects also. Now, so whichever font you choose, one of the things is that we can choose any font that is there. Besides that, okay. Besides that, if we have the font is not available here, we can upload the font also. And once we upload, it, it will come up here. It will be here. It will be visible in this section. Okay. Like like right now, I selected Grand Vibes. This was what I selected for hello, and if I scroll down, okay, if I scroll down, there are so many fonts are available there, and at the same time, at the base here is upload a font. Right? If we don't like a font that is there, we can also upload a font, and it will come up here in this drop down. Once it is uploaded, it will come up in this drop down. Now, and whichever font that we choose, okay. Whichever font we choose, it changes, and any kind of a color that we are looking for. If say I want this color, or maybe maybe I want something like this, it will take that kind of a color, okay. And we can place it. Now this once done, as we place it, as we move our cursor more towards the top, it gets the entire thing gets selected, and we can move it or place it anywhere that we wish to place this. Any questions on what I have shared so far? Any questions there?
So for us, it's a bit little difficult because we are on to the smaller version.
Okay, no problem. I will move over to the smaller version. Anyone on a laptop? Any questions from there?
I think Cora and Anjana is on the laptop.
Yes, Anjana ji and Kaura ji.
Yeah, we are on laptops. Yeah, I'm watching the GetSetUp, the class from the mobile, and I have my laptop open on the side so I can keep trying. And I realize I have an account.
Okay, okay, great, great. Well, then, half the battle is won. If you already have an account, then half the battle is won, you see.
I think when you told us about Canva, I had downloaded it and I forgot about it.
Oh, good. So don't forget what I'm
I couldn't find the fonts though, Raju, to change the fonts. I managed to type in and make changes into the Hello April. I downloaded a different Hello April, but I couldn't find the font. Is it in the text?
No, when you come up here, this box, once it is selected, it is like this round, this kind of a thing. You'll find at the top, at the top here, where it says Clo, and there's a drop down, and on the side, all the font list comes up here.
Yeah, italics, effects.
No, you are on this page. You are editing a page.
Yeah, I'm editing a page.
Yeah, if you are editing a page, then just bring your cursor on the font.
Yeah.
Click on it.
Yeah, done that.
And at the top, above the page, there a bar must have come up.
I've got the word A, B, text color, italics.
Yeah. So just before the first box there is a drop down. That's the font size and the font size and the font type.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Right. Okay, and once you click on the drop down, then on the a larger window will open a drop down, and you will find the other fonts also there.
Yep, I got it.
Okay. So this was.
Hi Raju, Rita here.
Hello. Yes.
Okay, these fonts have come in digital, in digits also 78.7.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, because generally we don't have this small prescription.
Yeah, we don't have it. We can also see there are two ways. If you want a direct size, just place the cursor in the, where it says 78.7 and you get the regular sizes there. But if now, for example, if I have chosen 14, but still I can, I can go over to 16 and keep on increasing it to whatever size I want. That is one way. The second way is stretching the font, and when it gets stretched, then it will take that particular decimal range also.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so now coming over, let me make this a bit. Okay. Now, one of the things, again, another thing about font, again, about this page itself. Okay. Coming over into, now this is a basic, what we call it, a raw designing. If we are not choosing a template, okay, or even on a template, like for example, this second page that is there, on the left hand side, okay, where it's written templates, below that is elements. When we click on elements, we get various graphics that are there, which we can import onto the the flyer itself or the image that is there. The first category amongst them, is say line. Okay. If I click on line, you see all these lines are there. These kind of lines are there, and like I said, the Pro is only for is only on paid accounts, but the others are there on the basic version also. So, say for example, if I wish, if I want, say this kind of an arrow, I just tap on that, and the arrow, it comes up. It comes up here, and I can move it. Okay. Any place that I wish to, I can move it. I can make it away, turn the direction, or at the same time, wherever we wish to place that, we can place it. Okay. So whichever, any of these things, if I want, say, a double-headed arrow, depending again on the design that we have prepared, we can import these designs. Okay. Creativity has no end and no beginning. Okay. So all that I'm doing in this session is just doing a demo of what all can be done. The rest is up to the creator to create those designs there. Now, besides this, okay, these are some of the elements that are there, like straight line, straight line is there. Vertical lines. If we want any kind of vertical lines, we can import those vertical lines also. Besides that, within the elements, there are various shapes. If I click on this shape, this shape gets onto this, on this thing here. And if we want to highlight something, we can place that element also within this. Okay. So there are there are various shapes, like a triangle is there, and if I go over more, something like this, this picture is already there, free to use. There is no such thing as royalty or anything on this. We can use all this because they are within Canva. and there is no royalty that needs to be paid to anyone. There are frames also. If we are looking at frames, if we want to use any of these frames, we just tap on that, and you see the frame also gets imported there. Yes, you can, Carol. There is, if you're watching my screen, Carol has asked that can I print out a copy of my brochure at home? If you're watching my screen, Carol, right at the top, where it says Home, File, Canva Pro, and then Print Flyers. Okay. We go on to click on this, and we can print it. Secondly, we can download the design also, and print it from any other source that we wish to print it. I hope.
But then you would need a printer also, no? In that case.
Yeah. You need a printer. Yeah. Okay. So from these, now these frames are there. Okay. And within these frames, we can, any frame that we wish, we can import that in the brochure. The good part is about pictures. Okay. Any picture that we want to use on this brochure, okay, we have to upload the image first. Okay. And when we click on uploads, below elements is uploads. Okay. And it says upload media. I click on upload media, and it takes me into my my PC here. Okay. And let's see, I have something like this I made for myself. This is me trying out a Snapchat camera. Okay. So this was now this picture is here, and as soon as I click on this, this pictures, it comes up. It comes up here, and we can use it. So any product that you're talking about, in a flyer, just upload the picture, and all the uploads will stay here. If there are too many uploads, and we can always create a folder. We can create a folder, and at the same time, we can move them to the trash also. We can delete them also from the uploaded area there. Besides that, there is the option of text. Certain, if we are writing. Okay, let me go on to this page, and from here there are certain combinations or certain options which are already here. Okay. So if we are delivering free, just hit the free delivery, and the free delivery comes up here. Okay. And we can use this straight off. So these fonts are also there, and besides that, there's a whole lot. These are all templates that are there. Okay, sale, thank you, and so on and so forth. All these options are there. Besides that, if we have photos, photos that we wish to use, some of them are in Canva, and we can search for those photos. There are what we call it various categories. Let's talk about money, and wow, all that it shows is dollars. I just hope I could get some dollars from Canva for working on this. Now, any kind of flyers and all that if we are creating, and we need to use external images, those images are also there. And all that we need to do is just tap on that and see how quickly it gets translated or transferred to the what you call it, to the document there. And
So where did
when
you go? Excuse me, sir. Where did you go get these pictures on photos?
yes, this I got this on photos. Sorry, when I go on to, I go into
Elements.
elements. Okay,
Okay.
and from elements, I go on to photos, and from these photos, there are Yashvi. I'm sorry about that. Okay. From these elements, you can when we go down, okay, we go into uploads, and from the uploads, we can upload images, or whatever images we upload, we can find them here. Okay. And any kind of what you call it, the images that are already in. Okay. The images that are already within what you call it, within the application, we can find them here. Okay. So if this free delivery, I picked it up from here. Okay. And there are the other options. When we click on after that, there is more. If I go on to photos, anything that is related to photos, I can pick up from here. Click on this more option, and you would get various things, for example, any kind of a background that you're looking for. Now if I tap on this, it will change the entire background. I'm looking for something like this. It will give it the complete different dimension altogether. So these are, some of the tools, and it's vast. Okay? It's vast. It's not just, in 40 minutes, so you just can't do anything, onto this. One thing.
Good morning. I have a question.
Yes, Bonnie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning. I'm calling from Los Angeles, California, and it's like 5:16 in the morning. Good morning.
A very warm
Okay.
welcome. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sorry to interrupt. Okay. So I was on at the beginning and I couldn't get things working. I'm talking to you on my Apple iPad, and I'm working on my computer. I just want to make sure. I heard you say something, everything is free, and you have to do it a certain way for it to be free.
Well, Bonnie, the basic application or the basic account that you create is free. Okay. In that, the number of features are, there are certain applications which we cannot access. Like, for example, in let me show you that in say in text. Okay. Now all these, where there is a pro, okay, where there is a pro, this like a crown followed by the words pro. This we will not be able to use in the free version. This is for the subscription.
I signed on through, I don't know, my computer's acting weird, but it went through Microsoft Edge.
Yes.
Normally I use Chrome. It's okay to go through Edge?
Yes, it is okay, because Microsoft is also, as I had shown in the initials, from the slide deck, I had shared information. You can create an account using your Microsoft account also. So your Edge must be having a Microsoft account.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll go back on mute.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay. So, this way, especially when we are looking at any image. Okay. Let me add a page here. And let me, get rid of its, okay, let me delete this page. And now on this page, okay, let me insert an image. Okay. Just like fonts, we also get the option of, okay, let me insert an image here. Okay. Now this image is here. Okay. Now this image, we can edit this, as now this, since this image has come up, if we see at the top, the editing options for this image come up. Okay. Like if I go on to editing the image, okay, then there are a host of options that are there. Okay, any kind of a brightness or contrast that we wish to increase or decrease. Okay. Brightness, contrast, and saturation. Okay. If we are using any kind of an image and we want to remove the background, okay, that option is also there in Canva. Okay. Besides that, there are filters. Let me import, let me go back to photos and get me something, flowers, or say, yeah. I have this image here, and let me delete this. I have this image here, and this image here. And if I go into edit image there, okay, I wish to give it, say, some mosaic kind of effect, okay, or a matrix effect. I just click on this, and it will process that, and this is what it will come up like. Okay. So, and besides that, anything colorized, if you wish to do it, like I said, creativity has no end. Okay. And we can choose to do what, a host of options that are there. Besides this, let me just get back to the original. Now, this image, if we wish to flip it, okay, we have the option of flipping it here straight, flip horizontal or flip vertical, whichever way we wish to flip it. We can use the flip option also. Besides that, there is an option, especially, of course, here we are talking of business flyers. If we are looking at posting a flyer on the website, okay, we can even animate that. Okay. When I say animate that, when I click on animate, okay, we get these options there. Okay, now here, this. Whichever way that we wanted to, we can make the animation also. But yes, this animation is not good for any printing. If you are creating a folder, a flyer that will be up on the website, okay, or in an electronic media, you're going to be sending it in the electronic media. So there they will be able to, kind of see this. These kind of options there. Besides, within this, we can crop the image also. If you want to crop this, crop the image. If I want a smaller area, I can choose to, reduce the area there. Want a background, we can choose any of the backgrounds too. And once all this is done, we hit the done button. Once once we are done with whatever we have created, we can share it also. From the top of the screen there, we just hit the share option, and we can share it to with individuals. Besides that, we can download it. Carol, if you're listening to me, if you need to print your design, you need to download it. And once you click on download, it will ask you, it will send you some of the options. Okay. That, what file type do you want it to be downloaded? PDF normally is the best way. Okay. But then if there are places, if you're uploading it somewhere and they want the image files, then we have the PNG, JPEG, and SVG format. Okay. Which, we can download it in. And, crop, marks, and bleed is good to, now this is for printing. If we are going into professional printing, there are bleed marks, as we call them, which go beyond the normal page area. So it can take that also, and once, all pages, color space, of course, RGB, That's what we follow. And saved, we can download it from here. Besides, we can order Canva also for printing, but that again costs.
Raju sir,
Haji.
suppose if we want to send this picture, this flyer to directly to the printer, so then it has to be in JPG or?
Then, I mean, if you're sending to the printer, it's good to send it in JPG. No, sorry, PDF. Sorry about that. Yes. JPG is good only, I mean, if you see, there are certain designs which we create and which we have to upload to, certain websites or something of that sort. There, it is good to create, the image files. But otherwise, for printing and all, PDF is.
So it is always better to save it as PDF only, suppose if you want to.
Yes. Yes.
Always make a flyer or whatever in PDF form.
No, you download it in PDF. Making it will make it in whichever way that, yeah. It will download it in PDF.
Okay, thank you.
So we have to keep the mark and bleed on, na?
Yes.
It should be on.
Yes. It has to be on because if you are printing it, okay, if you are printing something, then, those bleed marks, because the printer, and once you leave the RGB and CYMK, whatever you select there, those colors will also come up there, in that bleed area.
Thank you.
Well, okay. Quickly, what I will do, yes.
So tomorrow, please teach us on the phone, sir.
Okay, just hold on. Whatever I have shared today, I will just walk you through. Okay, I'm giving you more homework, Ritu, because you are using an Android phone. I told you before, I don't use an Android phone.
Yes, sir. I'll try. I'll definitely try.
Okay, just hold on. I will, let me, what's wrong there? Yeah. Let me share screen and from my Android device. Okay. And let's see, somewhere there should be, Canva should be there somewhere. Yeah. The first application that you see there is Canva. Okay. And in Canva, we type, I tapped on Canva, and this is Canva, okay, into the application. And it says continue to sign in, continue with Google. That's, that's the advantage of, one of the good advantages of, or rather, one of the good points of the cell phone is that you just need one account and everything goes in there. Okay. And the screen is black till now. Now this is the home screen. Okay. Same as the other. Okay. Same as the other one. From here, okay, if we look at it, the blue band that was there, from where I showed you, the presentation modes, video, prints, marketing. I tap on marketing and I get all these options: poster, logo, flyer. If I tap on flyer, I get into all these options that are there as far as a flyer is concerned. Okay. And from here, one of the advantages is that if I want to search, okay, if I want to search, and Geeta ji would be very happy because it says food flyer. I'm very sure she must be happy because she can directly search for a food
You can
flyer.
add me on with her.
Oh, you can add you there. There you see. Now I'm feeling hungry. I am feeling hungry. Showing you all these things. Now, for example, any of these ones, if I want to edit, I just tap on that, and it goes into the edit mode. Okay, just by tapping, it goes into the edit mode. And since it's in the cloud, it is already saving it. Okay, not to worry about the expiry. I will check on it later on. Yeah. Now, Carol, You better send me some. So now we are on to this design itself. I tap on this. As you tap, you get all the options that are there. The navigation or the control buttons, they come up at the bottom, where you're seeing transparency, animate, flip, amp, so on and so forth. This will come up. All the they will come. Now this is an image, so the image options have come up. If I tap on delicious burger, okay, I tapped on delicious, and the editing options for the words have come up. The typewriter, you see, where it says edit and the typewriter is there. I tap on that, and I get onto the keyboard of my of the system, and I write here, say, okay, food, and what is wrong? Okay, it has my set has, yeah, and there you see, instead of delicious, it has become food there. Again, if I tap on that, once whatever we write, we can move it, okay, we can stretch it. I deleted that whole thing. So, like I said, working on a small screen design is a little tough. I would always suggest work on a system. It's much easier, and you would eliminate redoing things there. So, and like for example, now this burger, okay, a burger we want to change. I hit the edit option, and then we can. I just pulled it off. I don't want the burger there. I now sorry. So the editing options on this thing, what you call it, on the phone are very small, and hardly visible. So that's why we recommend that any kind of a designing that you do it on a larger screen there. But never mind, Rituji, next session I will take I will practice, and I will take that from a smaller screen.
Thank
there.
you, sir.
Okay.
So because it is very convenient even while traveling we can do this.
I would suggest that you view the designs. It is good. You can enlarge and decrease the size and so forth. But creating a design, I still, you will not believe the better the designer, you won't believe the larger the screen size they use. I mean, when we visit
I agree, sir.
When we visit design studios, I mean, I've been an event manager, and for the last 30 odd years, when we go to a designer for some sets or those kind of things, they have those massive Apple screens there, and it seems as if you're just onto that set itself. That's the way they created. So I would still say larger the screen, the better it is.